What are we doing today?
This is a righteous uprising. It's not a riot, it's an uprising. And people are tired of the oppression that's manifested by a police state. And so they're doing what you're supposed to do in a democratic society, which is resist power. This is an uprising, it's not a riot.
Are we doing anything wrong right now?
No, how can you do something wrong in the context of living in a society that perpetrates wrong against you every day? So anything you do in resistance to that wrong cannot be considered wrong itself. It's a form of protest, it's a form of uprising. And people who are responsible for your oppression do not have the luxury of telling you what's right and what's wrong.
How do we get change without doing a peaceful protest?
Well, that's interesting that you talk about a peaceful protest, because peaceful protests by black people have been happening for 450 years. And what has it gotten us?
It wasn't peaceful when they killed our black men.
And it was never peaceful. The American Revolution was not a peaceful. Now remember, the British accused the American colonists of rioting. The Americans called it a revolution. So when you talk about a peaceful protest, are you talking about bringing about change that's lasting or change that's temporary? And what we've been doing is getting temporary change, which necessitates us being here tonight. So the question should not be on the people protesting how to protest more peacefully. The question should be on the people who are responsible for the conditions to change their ways, and there'll be no need for any kind of protest.
I don't see many people of age of maybe 35, 40 out here. I see a lot of young people.
There are a lot of young people.
Why do you think that is? That's a skip in the generation.
Yeah, because a lot of older people, unfortunately, they grew up in that generation that they were taught that the only form of resistance is nonviolent resistance.
Hey man, I'm out here just like you out here. I'm trying to eat just like you trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it just like you gotta get it. It is what it is.
I'm in these streets. Check the energy. I'm in these streets trying to eat. Got that heat, about that life. I'm in these streets. Take a walk with me in these streets, west to east. See what I see, follow me. I'm in these streets.
They hauling, son. They hauling. Yeah, they hauling right now.
My mama in the middle of y'all. I better not let that up to my mama. I'm gonna raise hell in.
I just want to say who's not that one.
Hey.
They're not officer.
They're not going to
I'm your heart. Okay, there's white cats that fly with sunglasses. Something wrong.
Why are you here?
Honestly, I came here to get violent. I came here to protest. I came here to get lit. Like, I'm tired of us being killed. My name is not Asada for no reason, and I don't mind struggling for my people. So I don't see nobody in action, though. You feel me? Like, this is honestly my first protest.
I'm trying to find out what's
So do you believe in a peaceful protest or a violent protest?
I believe in both.
What do you think a peaceful protest is accomplishing right now?
Right now, we not.
Honestly, I don't think that's accomplishing anything. That's not our fault. It's just that white people don't give a fuck. They don't listen. Even when we try to be calm, they don't really care about shit that we have to say. So it's like forcing us to kind of be violent for them to understand where we're coming from.
These days, they violating us these days. We can't let them just fuck us up like that. That shit not right. That shit not right. I believe in this both ways. You can educate and you can fuck them up. And you gotta do a little bit of both. You gotta be smart and fuck them up at the same fucking time. Don't be trying to choose Martin Luther King between Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit of both. Learn, educate yourselves as black people.
There's certain people who are
educate
not
yourselves.
But honestly, I feel like it starts with educating ourselves.
It does.
But honestly, it's gonna take more than that. Clearly.
Yeah.
We got to do more.
We gotta do more. We gotta learn, and then we gotta take some action. Cause sitting around on your hands is not doing shit for you at all.
Peaceful unity ain't getting us where we need to be.
I agree.
We've been at a place where peaceful unity has only gotten us pushed back further on the bus. Put us back in the same place where we've lost as many laws as we was from 10 years ago.
Exactly.
So peaceful demonstrations, I'm not saying this isn't great, this is great, but we got to do something different. This is the same tactics that we were doing in the 70s.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's time to do some new shit.
And we're still dealing with the same thing.
It's 2020. It's time to move on. New generation, my generation. Stand the fuck up and do some shit. shit about that shit. Y'all know that shit is wrong, so stand the fuck up and do some shit.
Until capitalism.
You see that shit? Jump to that shit. Fuck all of that.
Shit gonna change until capitalism goes first.
Talk to me.
Yeah, we in here. We ready to make a difference. It's time to make a difference. We're putting our foot down. We over it.
How are we supposed to make a difference?
We're supposed to make a difference for standing up for our people. I'm not saying looting is the right way and destroying stuff, but at the same time, it's getting old, and nothing has changed by just walking down the street.
So what's different? What's different in doing these peaceful protests as what's been done in the past?
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
What's different from doing these peaceful protests than what we've done in the past? I know you mad.
Yeah.
I know you watch the videos. I know you mad. I'm not trying to incite you, but what's different than what we were doing before? If you want to make a change, how?
We're going to stand up. We're going to keep going until something's done. We're not going to just stop. We're going to, like you see the sign?
How far are you willing to go?
Until all 4 of them down. Until all 4 of them down. 1 down, 3 more to go. 1 down, 3 more to go. And that's real.
Why did you come here today?
To protest about being kneed in the head, in the neck, and not being able to breathe, and still killing us and getting away from. Where is the justice? Where is the justice? We die every day on the street for black. People die all the time, and no justice. No justice. This is not right. America needs to change, and they need to change now. 2020, we need it now, not later.
How is this protest changing anything?
The fact that we are protesting is the only thing that we need to do, because that shows everybody that we're not going to stand for it anymore. No longer will I be silent, because silence equals compliance. You need to be out here making a voice for your people. A voice. They're running, they're running, they're running.
You will be gassed with chemical munitions. We need you to disperse at this time. This is a lawful gathering. We will be using chemical munitions. You need to disperse at this time.
Jesus must forgive them.
Why? I believe in Jesus.
Me too.
But why would we tear up the CNN Center?
You're yelling at the wrong
fair
people.
with our stories. They are fair with our stories. Why? Why would we tear up the
What you supposed to be doing? What you doing? You burn that nigga like my way. You burn that nigga like my way.
The CNN guy here when we first walked in.
How do you feel about what's going on right now? Both of y'all, both of y'all.
Look,
No, both of y'all.
both.
How you feel about what's going on right now?
About the protest or about
the whole thing? You can give me any situation you want.
Outrage. We feel anger, disappointed. We feel sad and heartbroken. We feel just nauseated with the injustice of it all. And we understand why people feel the way they do here tonight.
What do you think we're doing wrong right now? Doing this protest?
Nothing. Honestly, it's pretty peaceful. There's a few people breaking some things, but honestly, I understand it.
So,
it's not our place to judge.
Speaking with the officers, they said that they will begin tear gas, and I've heard 3 announcements that they're going to start using chemicals against us right now. How do you feel about that? Based on what you just said, it's a peaceful protest, right?
It is a peaceful protest for the most part. Yes.
For the most part.
Have you gone beyond that point right there?
We did. Yep.
And the same reason why I walked back.
Yep. But
this isn't.
If you look at all this area, all that area, all this area, it's very peaceful.
It's peaceful.
I mean,
for the most part.
So, I'm doing this portion of the interview for a reason. Because look at what you see now happening. They're vandalizing, they're damaging, and then they're running. This isn't gonna solve anything. Yeah.
What's up, coming, man? Black Lives Matter, man. You
Talk
did.
to me.
Black Lives Matter.
What
man.
we doing?
We get money.
How we get money?
Illegal. Illegal.
Hey now!
Hey, this is the Bella people out over here.
Just keep recording.
Atlanta run this shit, man. It's A-Town shit, man. Black Lives Matter, man.
We gotta come home. You're going on my Black Lives Matter. Yes, we gotta protest. Fuck this shit. Fuck 12. Black Lives Matter. They keep killing us. We had enough. Black Lives Matter. Fuck this shit.
What are we doing, man? Huh? What are we doing?
We fighting back for all the years of injustice. Fuck these people. They gonna feel our pain tonight.
What are we doing? Why are we out here tonight?
Protesting. Police violence against people of color and poor people throughout the country.
Do you think this is going to change anything?
That's a good question. I don't know. Things can't stay the same. I don't know, but the status quo won't change anything.
All of the destruction, which I get it, but what is this more than an insurance claim to the people?
You're exactly right. There was a African-American studies professor who said, I don't have to condone it to understand it. I think that's kind of my attitude. I don't have to condone it to understand it because it doesn't matter who you elect. City council's all Democrats here. Mayor's Democrat, and we still have instances of police brutality throughout the city of Atlanta. Minneapolis, same thing. Democrats all throughout everything. So, you know, you keep trying to register people to vote, you keep trying to elect people to make change, and then they take away the right to vote, and then they keep killing them. So, what else are you gonna do?
Listen, man, the chief of police came down here tonight, and I watched her on the news, and she said, this isn't a police problem, this is a cold-hearted bastard problem. And the fact that she said that is the problem. She still does not see that this is institutional racism. And I'm not talking for them, but for me, it feels important to have my body down here to bear witness, because this is righteous rage, and everyone is wrong, you know?
This is more than 400 years.
This is more than 400 years. And I'm here to witness it. And as, you know, a white person, I stand with you.
Somebody got a laser. Hey, bro, you want to interview with me? What are we doing tonight?
After this or right now?
Yeah.
We're just protesting police injustice and police brutality. We just sick of it. And at the end of the day, it's like, all these buildings, they're fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna escape for that shit. And all the glass and the cop cars and shit, it's not more important than Floyd. It's not. None of it's gonna amount to what was taken away from us at the end of the day.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Be safe.
Why you got your dogs out here?
I mean, I was going to the belt line. I was about to go skate at the belt line, and I heard about this, and I decided to come through.
Hey, man. FYI,
yeah.
Them folks gonna get after your ass because these dogs out here.
I know, facts.
Yeah. Look, y'all get them out of here. Look, they got it.
Whatever. Nigga, that ain't nothing. Nigga, that ain't shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, jokes on your pussy.
They caught me down there. I knew that was coming though.
Hey, Tito! Yeah, you like that, man.
My name is Alejandra, and I'm 15 years old.
15 years old? Wow. This is first time you ever been to a protest?
This one, yes. I was in some just small peaceful ones just walking and stuff, but this is my first major protest.
What do you think is going on tonight?
I feel like tonight people are just tired of being ignored, and it seems like when we do peaceful protests, the government doesn't really take notice, and people are tired of being ignored. They want their voice to be heard, and this is the only way that people can do it. Then it's unfortunate, but it is.
So when you hear about the stories and you see the stories on the news, how does that make you feel at being 15 years old?
It's really just a lot. I'm Afro-Latina, so with hearing Mr. Omar, the CNN reporter that got arrested, it was really just thinking that it could really happen to anybody. You know, he was just there reporting, doing his job, and he didn't get arrested. And George Floyd, he was basically arrested for a check for $20, and I feel like if his life was only worth $20, then how much is mine worth?
If we needed to change anything, how could we change anything with this?
I feel like it's nothing that we can really do at this point. It's all up to the government. And if they don't change, then things out here aren't going to change either.
Is there anything you would like to tell the world, about how you feel about this situation?
I feel like as people, we all need to come together. There's a lot of people that love and idolize black culture. There's a lot of other minority groups. And yes, other minority groups also do face racism, but this isn't about us right now. So the All Lives Matter movement, I feel like it's just a way to piggyback off of what black people are going through right now. And it's just like black people, they've created the lingo that we love to use, make the clothes that we love to wear. They built the country that we live in right now, and if we can't come together for them, then how are we supposed to advance as a world?
How do you feel about this coronavirus?
I feel like the coronavirus, I feel like obviously it hasn't really been stopping anything, and people, can come out here all together in terms of this and just basically forget about all that right now. It's really just an important cause, and I'm glad that people are actually starting to recognize us, and that we're going past the 15 minutes of airtime that we usually get on regular news.
I got two more questions for you. To all of our black leaders that we see every day on the news, on CNN, what message would you have for them?
As I said before, it's really nothing else that we can do. You can encourage people to have peaceful protests, but as you see, people will do what people feel necessary. But at this point, no one can be surprised at violent protests, and no one can be outraged or even slightly taken aback, because people have tried just kneeling, people have tried peaceful protests, and it doesn't work. So what do we have to do to get our voice heard?
Let me answer this. What is your role with the NAACP?
I was the NAACP Youth Chapter President for a couple of years in Carrollton, and I still have, very close ties with the NAACP President and the other leaders.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, it's up to your generation. I'm 42 years old, and when I look around, I don't see too many of my peers out here, but I see a lot of yours. If it's gonna change, it's gonna be because of you guys.
Yeah. We were the same people that were not allowed to talk about Trayvon Martin dying in class because school wasn't the place for it. And I was 7 years old when my mom had to tell me that sometimes police are the main people that will kill us and the main people that we're supposed to trust, but we can't always trust. And I feel like if we don't change right now, what's gonna happen for the other generation, for the rest of us? And it's at the point where I don't wanna have children if I know that they're gonna be raised into a world like this. I don't wanna have kids knowing that any day they go out, they can be killed for no reason.
Please do me a favor. Don't ever stop speaking. Don't ever stop letting people hear your voice. You have a strong voice. People need to hear what you have to say. You're living through this right now. You're out here right now experiencing this moment. Not too many people are going to be able to say that they were here to experience this, but you will, and you lead people through moments like this in the future. You understand? You are doing an awesome job. Keep being strong, okay? It ain't always going to be bad. Keep being strong. Thank you, Mom. Thank you.
So much, I appreciate it.
Good night. Volunteer. Anybody? No? Nobody?
They said what you said.
Say it again?
They said what you saying.
I said, do anybody want to do an interview?
We stop. We just wanted to stop. That's it. That's all I gotta say. We just wanted to stop.
What do you want to stop specifically?
The killing, the hate, the killing and the hate.
How do we stop it with this? What is this accomplishing?
We gotta do something, cause whatever we've been doing ain't been working.
Come on, talk to me. Y'all
Whatever
talk
we've
to
been
me.
doing ain't working. So we gotta stand up and do something.
We just can't do it one time.
We gotta keep doing it. We gotta
Every
let them
Friday
know.
we gotta do this. If it's gonna work, every Friday. But we can't burn it up. This is a nice warning. We can't burn it up because then they're gonna shoot us. But they'll look crazy as hell if we come out here, sit in the middle of the street, sing Kumbaya, and smoke a blunt, dragging us out here. They look crazy as hell. As long as we act
I hear you over here talking. Come on.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Man, this is what we gotta do, because otherwise they don't hear you. Everything you said on the news, we've been repeating this for years, and ain't nothing got accomplished. So now the Atlanta done finally showed up 20 or more people than they normally do, and now they got guns and trucks and shit like that.
So check this out. We've been protesting since MLK.
We've been protesting for the 60s.
And what has
on these same streets, out here doing the same thing. And they stay peaceful.
And they still doing the same
and they
thing.
ain't do shit about it to change it.
So how do we change our strategy?
By sticking together, we gotta all build up as one.
It's all about solidarity.
Thank you.
All that shit. Solidarity.
That's the new word for today, solidarity.
We gotta be
But you gotta, we
together.
gotta all get together, do this on the regular.
All type of
Fill that
people.
park up, fill up all these parks.
So you just said something key. We got to get together. So if we gather tonight and then we all disperse after this is over with.
I see y'all next weekend.
How do we
See
keep the
y'all
unity?
next weekend. We gonna see how many more people show up. We dare y'all to show up for real. For real, because all these people out here that taught this better, they need more people. We need more soldiers. That's what the fuck we need out here. Every Friday.
We need motherfuckers.
We march every Friday. You ain't got nothing to do.
So the quarantine ain't gonna kick you in?
It's not.
I got my mask on. They ain't stop me. Man, there was an old white lady on the walk.
We got masks. We all right. We all right. These damn masks.
And if I got something
The
to say,
main
pull my
thing
mask
is,
off and tell me.
even if we do, Lord forgive us. Even if we do pass away, it's for a motherfucking cause. Okay, it's for a motherfucking cause. It's worthy of this shit. It's for the next generation. This is us. Like, this is for the next generation.
I didn't say I want
We can't have this shit. We can't have this shit keep happening. This shit cannot happen in the future. It's gotta stop somewhere.
But I agree, it gotta stop somewhere.
It's gotta stop somewhere.
Thank you. Anybody else? I'll lead you.
Who you with? Who you with? Who is this for?
This is In the Streets. It's a YouTube channel called In These Streets.
Oh, okay.
Alright. You said about the army?
Huh?
You said about the army?
I said the harmony.
Oh, army. Okay.
Hey, look, we need change.
Oh, come on this side, because the light killing me.
Hey, look, we need change by any means necessary. They've shown us time after time that they don't give a fuck with peaceful protests. Every time a person of color gets killed, we need to do this shit to show them that that's not acceptable. That they can't be killing us in the fucking streets. I'm Latino, but I'm here because I know what it feels like to be a minority in a country that don't give a fuck about you. That's all I had to say.
What do you got for Trump? What do you got to say to Trump?
Man,
you can take your mask off and tell him.
I don't like the guy. He's fucking ignorant, and he's sending our people back to our country where we don't know what that country is like. We were born here. We're from here. We know the states. We don't know what Mexico or El Salvador is like. So sending us back there doesn't do shit for us.
Let me ask you this. You watch TV, you listen to all the media, you listen to all of our leaders. What would you have to say to our black leaders right now?
That to stand up. Now's the time. Now that we have the fire, now that they see us what we're doing, now's the time to stand up and say something about it. That way we can put a stop to all this brutality and nonsense killing.
I do want to say something.
Thank you, man.
I live in the United States and I'm a Latino person. And I'm scared when I see a cop. When I saw that video, it hurt. It hurt to see this guy getting killed in front of some people in the street. And it hurts. And these people, all they want is peace, love, and positivity, but they get angry. They get frustrated because these people who's supposed to be protecting us is killing us in the streets. And we get angry. You know, this is outrageous. And that's what we have to do this. We have to defend ourselves because it is our right. We're not gonna make a change just walking peacefully. Sadly, this is how it has to be done. And we need to do this because people like me feel unsafe. All I do here is work, you know, and do things for society and try to progress, you know. But these people is just repressing us. These people is killing us. These people is making us look like dogs dead in the streets, and that hurts. And that's what we people are angry, and that's when we are hurt. That's when we act and we act.
Out of here.
I don't believe it. You said you care, I believe you. All these people here care.
Look, bro. I don't know if you saw from the CNN Center. I jumped in front of a cop. I almost got killed by some motherfuckers. Straight up. I jumped in front of a cop. And I believed him. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. I damn sure don't believe you because you're the biggest one. You just sitting there. It's sad, yo. Like, I was blocking someone his size from getting shit thrown at him. Not him. Gangbangers ready to fucking take my head. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you, dog. I don't believe you, bro.
The sad thing is, you can see in his face that he's battling it. I see him
battling it. You're definitely battling it.
I see him battling it. I see it. I see it in you. I can watch you all night. I see it in you. I promise you. I know it ain't should. That's not should.
Inside your face is nothing but love.
It's not.
No, nobody out here got a weapon.
It's reality.
We've been tear gassed. Why are we looking at you? Why are we looking at you and not these motherfuckers?
I've had to pull tasers at people. I've had to pull tasers.
Why are we looking at you and not them?
You're in the wrong team.
Better pick people up that have been tear gassed. Get tear gassed.
If they told us to back up, I promise you we would back up.
What kind of life is scared to come out of the goddamn house? The fuck kind of life is that? Take my life. I don't want that life. Fuck that.
Right. Who are you? Like,
This goddamn coronavirus took enough.
It took enough.
You gonna make me scared to come out now?
Scared to come out
kill
for
me?
what? Because you kneeling
You
on
gonna
niggas'
kill
knees?
me?
And they tell us get out the street.
'Cause
We ain't
I'm
killing
black?
nobody. He said get off my
'Cause I'm
neck.
black?
He said get off my neck. I can't breathe. They ain't get off his
I'm
neck.
black. Don't kill me because I'm black. He had 3 bullets. I got the right to do this motherfucker too. You know, I got 5 black boys.
What he do?
My
He got a
boys
fake $20
with my
bill.
name.
It was a nigga.
They got a right to live in this world, man. They got a right to grow up and have a life.
Give you water. You white.
They don't have to be killed because they black, because of whatever the fuck's going on out there. And these folks, they got a target on our back, man. We got a target from the day we born, man.
How do we win?
We gotta fight this
Like
shit,
this.
man. We gotta win like
So
this.
This shit not okay.
Let me ask you a question.
You gotta show how you feel.
I know that we want to be out here and we want to do this, but what is this accomplishing?
This is
This let them know that this
lets
shit
them
ain't
know-
okay.
This lets them know we fed up. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
We
you.
doing the laws. We following King's rules. Martin Luther King told us how to do it.
Right.
Gave us great
Right.
direction.
Right.
But it ain't working, man.
It's not working.
What's gonna work?
Nothing.
What's
'Cause when
gonna
you
work?
got that hatred in your heart, ain't
Only
shit gonna
thing gonna work, man, is we gonna have to fight back. We can't let them keep killing us.
Isn't this the same tactic that we used in the 60s and the 70s?
Didn't work.
So we're doing the same thing now.
We got to reevaluate that and come up with a better
It's
plan.
better than doing
But
nothing.
it's gonna take numbers. They not listening to us. We got a president that don't give a fuck
Been
about
the
us.
Civil War.
They good people when they riding, wanting to get out and start society again from coronavirus.
If it's a battle,
But we out
if
here
it's a
because they
battle,
killing
we gonna win
us.
the war every time.
Can we have the right to protest our death? That's all we want to do. It ain't about fighting. It's about fighting oppression. This is the longest goddamn war in history. And I'm tired of fighting it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk out my door and scared that this cop gonna shoot me because he think I done something. Because he's scared of me because I'm black.
After tonight, how does this energy translate into something that we can use?
We need to keep pushing forward and get it up in these laws. The forefathers of this country were geniuses.
We built
You hear
this
me?
shit. This
They
our
were fucking geniuses. They not following that. They changing everything that this country was built on. They changing it to suit their needs. Them folks that wrote the Constitution were geniuses. They were God-driven. They were God-driven. I don't believe none of that crap. No, listen.
So
It was
you got
for human beings.
when people when the cracker wrote the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, our fucking ancestors were slaves, bro.
No.
Hold on, time out. Let me talk. You only had 10,
Okay, go
15,
ahead. Yes,
10
sir.
goddamn minutes. So this happened. This is not a riot. This is protest.
Yes.
So when black people are protesting, when white people are joining us, when Hispanics are joining us, then that shows you that the police fucked up. The
Damn
law
right.
is fucked up. And so
Yes.
this is a last resort. We didn't want to come out here and
Exactly.
do this.
What
don't wanna
happened
be
when
out
they
here.
frustrate you so much?
But
We
if
blow
you
up.
look at it, that's what they doing. They caused this. You know what I'm saying? And so our people, man, black people are loving people. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
We
right.
love everybody.
We're taking the
accept
nasty
every
straight.
goddamn body.
Why do we keep abiding by their rules, their laws? Why don't we govern ourselves? Why don't we unite, come together as a community, and govern ourselves?
They
done instilled
the thing is,
hate for our own selves.
But
within
now that we know,
ourselves.
now that we know that has happened, why don't we remove ourselves from that?
We gotta wake up.
We're divided on
Some
different
people are
topics.
content to live in this bullshit.
We're divided
and
on
they
religion.
happy-go-lucky ass life.
We're
Give them a
divided on
dollar, they
what
happy.
political party that we're
Fuck
with.
that dollar.
You know what I'm saying? So
Give me my
I ain't gonna
penny.
say it ain't gonna never happen. It shall happen, brother. All we gotta do is start it. Our children, our
Give me a
grandchildren
tin
gonna
of
finish
wood
this shit because
and leave me
no
in peace,
kingdom
I'm
lasts
happy.
forever. No empire lasts forever. And so when this shit like this go down, this is what needs to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? People are afraid. Your family's scared because you out here. Be safe, be safe. You know what I'm saying? We not the problem. They the problem.
You know what I'm saying? Police came into existence because they were trying to round up slaves. You understand what I'm saying? They do not protect and serve us, they police us. They protect and serve this shit that was going on a few minutes earlier.
The police must stop the looting and the criminal activity. That is the essence of the police force. They are supposed to protect the community, protect the property.
What are y'all doing here tonight?
We're trying to keep the peace. We're trying to keep the peace. We want you all to have the right to protest. We want you all to protest peacefully. We don't want what's going on right now. Patrol cars being destroyed, CNN Center being destroyed, the Omni Hotel being destroyed, multiple cars on fire. That's not what we want.
Do you think that the damage that has happened tonight, do you think that is more valuable than the lives that have been lost?
You can't put a value on life. You can't put a value on life. But this is not the way to get a point across.
For so many years, we've been trying to do things the right way.
I know that.
And
I am not disagreeing with you at all about that statement. I can't.
And that statement doesn't blanket every single body, because I do understand that there are people that are out there doing things that they shouldn't do.
Right.
But as a whole, there are too many times when people are victimized. Yeah. How do we change that?
You gotta change. Everybody's gotta change their attitude towards each other. That's where it starts at. It starts here. It starts here.
Do you think this is helping, or do you think this is making it worse?
I think it makes it worse, man.
What's your perspective? Why does it make it worse?
Because of all the damage that's being done.
Okay.
The violence, damaging property, setting things on fire. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know what does work?
But for how much longer do you think this shit will be going on? How many necks will be stepped on?
I don't know. I can't. I want to give you an answer.
Let me ask
and I wish I could.
When you watch the video of all of the men and people that were standing around while that officer
here's the thing. What happened in Minneapolis was bullshit. And I have been vocal on my own personal social media forums. I have kicked friends off that I have known for 20 years because they were trying to defend them. I'm like, you can't fucking defend that. I was like, they don't deserve a defense. They don't deserve to be a part of a thin blue line brotherhood. They don't deserve that shit. They don't. Flat out. All four of them. And if I was up there and I heard you ask this question, and if that was me, if I was up there, I'd have tackled that motherfucker and punched him in the face, because that's what he deserves.
And what about from the perspective, not from the floor, what about the officers that's defending them?
They're stupid. They're stupid. How can you defend them?
It's like defending a bad position.
Right. Are there bad people? Yes. Are there bad cops? Yes. There's bad people in every, and any teachers and doctors and nurses, lawyers. I mean, you have bad ones all across. But that shouldn't dictate how you look at that group as a whole.
So what's your position?
On what?
In the force.
I love my job.
No, what's your position like? Are you?
I work for Midtown Crime Suppression.
Are you like a sergeant?
No, just an officer.
Just an officer?
Yeah. I've been doing this almost 10 years.
So
thank you.
The thing about it though, where it's really
keep shooting me. The beanbags ain't shit. The beanbags ain't shit.
Fuck! The fuck! Black Lives Matter! Fuck the police! Fuck this shit! And fuck you! You should be protecting our people! I'm sorry for this shit.
For the people that got passion like you, like y'all, let's talk about it. Talk to me. What you got to say, man?
Hey, man. Y'all, I've been out here all day, man. I didn't come out here to fucking be violent. I didn't come out here to actually, you know what? That's a lie. That's a lie. Originally, I came out here with the intent. I wanted to have my strap, because if one of these motherfuckers started hurting people, I wanted to make sure there was somebody there to defend our people. But I had a good friend that spoke
better into it. I've been maced 3-4 times today. I done pulled tasers out of people. I just got hit with beanbags when the cops were pushing their shields against people with my back to the police, pushing the people away so they didn't get hurt, and got shot with beanbags. I'll eat all that shit for y'all. All of it. I don't care. That's not what it's about. It's not about me, man. It's not. The police system is racist. It's corrupt. It's extortionist. We can do better than them. I've been telling everybody all day, you go to your neighbor, you tell your neighbor, I love you. I protect you, you protect me. Pass it on. You won't need the police after that. Mobilize. Come together. Be with us.
Let me
I
ask
love
you a
y'all.
question. I know we out here tonight, and I know we doing it for a good cause. But what do you think is gonna change? When you
Really,
wake up in the morning.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna be happy because I saw all this. I saw after I first got maced, I had a white girl come up. I couldn't see, I couldn't breathe. She opened my jaw, poured water in my mouth, covered my face. She gave me these goggles. And she gave me this card. If I got arrested, so I'm gonna be on the front lines. If I got arrested, to call it. Like, there's people out here with love. When I was on the front lines, all the white people came up. White people to the front. White people to the front. That's all they kept chanting. They defended us. That shit made me cry, man. That's what I take from this. It's the most beautiful thing I've seen. For years and years, we've been hearing the revolution will not be televised. This revolution will be televised, and you will see it. That's a fact. I don't care if I gotta go to the front lines with a camera by myself, which I've been doing all day. Front line. When people lock in arms, I'm in front of them. I do not care. I care about y'all. I do not care about the police. I care about myself. I have self-preservation. But the love is real on this side, y'all. There's been nothing but love from the community today, y'all. Defending each other, protecting each other. That's all it's been all day with us. That's all it's been. From being maced, tased, having shit thrown at us, being pushed, hit with beanbags. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was talking yesterday online about the George Floyd murder. And I said all cops are trash. And I still believe that badge is trash. But I spoke with an officer today, and verbatim he told me, fuck this shit. Everybody that was on the blowhorn talking shit to the protesters, he went behind the lines, took the blowhorn from those cops, and told them to shut the fuck up. I commend that, man. Thank you. Thank you. The rest of y'all, fuck you.
It's history, though.
We'll talk about
the culmination of the Civil War, right here in Atlanta, the home of the Civil Rights Movement, where Dr. King was birthed. This is a place. This is where it all has to happen. And you can't have someone spewing hatred and vitriol every day on a continual basis and not have an uprising. This is the result of socioeconomic disfranchisement, racism. This is all of that built up, and then you have an uprising like this. Atlanta burned to the ground when the North fought the Confederate. You see, so it has to happen here. It has to happen. It has to be a sort of like a full circle, exactly, situation.
How do we get out of it?
Well, one thing, white people have got to get to the front of this movement. The beneficiaries of our having been oppressed and enslaved for 400 years, they benefit from it. So the ones that are benefiting from it, they have got to get to the front and say, this has got to stop. This has got to change. And not sit up and say, oh, you can support Trump and you can support these kind of behaviors and not say that you stand for racism and not say that you don't like racism. See, we keep getting duped. We got duped by Paula White, a 70% black congregation. Ron Parsley, a 75% black congregation. But then when it came time to support Trump, and his wife got found guilty, a lot of people don't even know that, wife got found guilty for voter fraud. Preachers, evangelicals. So all of this, all of this is all of this animosity, all of this built up. He called Colin Kaepernick an SOB and said fire him. But then you want to say, oh, so we supposed to be killed, we supposed to be mistreated, and then they want us to act like we were still slaves. You supposed to behave, and you supposed to sit back and just take it. And you're not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to get upset. You're not supposed. We're supposed to be able to do whatever we want to do to you, and it be okay.
Definitely gotta get in.
Come on.
I want to talk my shit.
I want to talk my shit, man. I want to talk my shit, man. I want to talk my shit, man, because they be on so much bullshit, and they been on bullshit for what, the past 100 years, 1,000 years? Fuck, man, shit, since the dinosaurs got down, shit, and we good, shit. Ain't nothing gonna change until we change. The laws, all that shit the same. They judge us by the same shit they been judging niggas from 1800 ago. Man, this 2020, are you serious? Are you serious? And they probably, and you know what? They probably asked that man, hey man, can you stop? But they all being so goddamn aggressive, they want to take a nigga by the chokehold and expect a nigga not to goddamn retaliate or act in self-defense, bro. They want to take us down and shit like we ain't did shit, like we did something and shit. Man, that shit crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. You know, that shit crazy. They don't even do nothing. They
I already knew he was gonna try to pull.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. I got something that I want to say. So, we had since 2012 to have an answer. When they killed Mike Brown, we had since 2012, black men had since 2012 to have an answer to police brutality. It's 2020 and we still don't have an answer. And black women are leading the charge. If you go up there, the black women are more vocal than the black men. It's time for the black men to get off their nuts and fight for themselves because the black woman can't do it for you. And on top of that, the black man got to understand, you ain't gonna never rise in this society until you do right by the black woman. You're gonna always be at the bottom. You put everybody else before us, and look who out here fighting for you the hardest. Black women, fucking wake up. We're their biggest allies. And until they start respecting the black woman, we should sit the fuck back, period.
Let me get on it. Y'all heard what y'all said, June 7th, blackout. Black people better not spend shit that day. What you mean? They need to start respecting us on everything. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at them, they laughing and shit. Like, what the fuck funny? Kill somebody that they fuck with, they gonna be mad. Y'all, I'm tired, they out here. Well, I don't even know, tear gassing? I don't even know, but it's fun. I don't care. Shit, they gonna see how we feel. We finna make their economics go down, stocks go down. June 7th, blackout. Remember that. Okay, I'm done.
I'm out here just like you out here. I'm trying to eat just like you trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it just like you gotta get it. It is what it is.
I'm in these streets. Check the energy. I'm in these streets trying to eat. Got that heat, about that life. I'm in these streets. Take a walk with me in these streets, west to east. See what I see, follow me. I'm in these streets.